You up there, boy. Room for me?
Never, ever refuse to let someone ride in it, no matter who they may be.
You could have hit me, you know.
What? Oh, no, shot at the mast, never miss. Sharpshooter's the name. Problem is, nothing to shoot around here.
Well, there are wolves and wild bears.
Too easy, need something hard, something you couldn't see. I'd hit it. Where are we going? See the Tsar?
I hope so. The ship seems to go by itself.
Thought as much. Said to myself, flying ship, off to the Tsar, get a ride. See Tsar Nikolai. He'll have something to shoot at, I'll be bound. Off we go, then.
But the sharpshooter was not the only person who wanted to ride on the flying ship. They had not flown far when they saw below them a farmer with a bulging sack of straw, waving his pitchfork and shouting.
Your straw. It's very cold.
Ah, it is cold, is that straw? Icy cold, that is. That straw is the most rarest straw in all the world. It's what grows up on the glaciers of Siberia, is that straw, see?
Oh.
He's taken that straw to sell to His Majesty, the Tsar Nikolai. He'll be amazed when he sees that straw. Let's be off, then.
The ship soared into the air once more and flew on and on over the forests and fields of the vast country. But soon, there were more travelers to join the party.
Come on board. Oh, I'll just untie your leg for you.
Oh, you mustn't do that. It's the only thing that slows me down, you see. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Yes, unless I tie my leg, you'll simply never catch me, I'm afraid. I run so fast they call me lightning, you know. Can't stop. Oh, well, the Tsar will have work for my boundless energy, I'm sure. Let me know when we arrive.
Excuse me?
Yes?
I heard you talking yesterday about going to the Tsar, and I wondered whether I might come with you.
Yesterday? We were 100 miles away yesterday.
Yes. Well, I do have quite good ears.
Oh.
They can hear things other people can't. Really.
Well, have a seat. You're welcome.
Piotr was not sure whether to believe all the tales people told him, though he didn't really mind whether or not they were true. He knew that he had to give a ride in the ship to everyone who asked. Nevertheless, he was quite glad to meet two travelers who had no claim to anything special at all. The forester with his bundle of sticks, and his wife with her overloaded basket climbed on board with all the rest. And though the forester's wife took up the space of 3 people, she was so jolly and so happy to share her basket of cakes and pies with everyone, except for Lightning, who was still fast asleep, that nobody minded. And soon they were so cheerful and so sure of themselves as they sailed along among the clouds and over the treetops that they all began to sing.
We're off to see His Majesty the Tsar.
We're off to see His Majesty the Tsar. Our delightful little band will be famous in the land.
Our friends will be amazed to see how very grand we are. We're off to see His Majesty the Tsar.
We're off to serve His Majesty the Tsar.
We're off to serve His Majesty the Tsar!
I'll defend him with my bow.
And I'll tell him all I know. so that we can grow what he desires from lands afar.
We're the servants of His Majesty the Tsar.
We're off to see His Majesty the Tsar.
We're off to see His Majesty the Tsar.
He will greet us joyfully
And invite us all to tea, which we'll drink in diamond goblets by a golden samovar. We're off to see His Majesty the Tsar. We're off to tea, we're off to tea, we're off to see, we're off to see His Majesty the Tsar. His Majesty the Tsar.
Shh. Quiet. Listen. I can hear trumpets and the sound of soldiers marching. I think it's the palace.
Where?
There! Look! Hooray!
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 We're off to see, we're off to see, we're off to see, we're off to see His Majesty the Tsar. His Majesty the Tsar.
How many men, sir?
Oh,
Where are we now? Huh?
we're there. And now, I wish we weren't.
Father, there's a flying ship, a real one. It's landed in the courtyard.
It has been observed, Your Royal Highness. His Majesty has commanded me to welcome our distinguished visitors.
I couldn't really see the people in it.
You will see them soon enough, my dear Alexia. We shall have a great banquet in their honor.
It's the mighty Tsar.
It's the mighty Tsar himself.
Oh, it's Tsar Nikolai.
You may rise. Where is your master?
It's Peter what's in charge here, Your Majesty.
I have the honor to be the humble chamberlain to His Majesty Tsar Nikolai. He wishes to give audience to your master. Peter, you are master here? What are you?
A woodcutter, my lord.
And you?
Oh, a poor farmer, me lord, come to bring me straw to the Tsar.
He has no need of straw. You?
Marksman, my lord. Come with my bow. Serve the Tsar.
He has bowmen enough. You?
I am but a forester, my lord, but I have saplings here that will grow so fast His Majesty will marvel at it. And my wife here...
Silence. Where did you steal this ship?
My lord, it's our ship. Or at least,
Well, why have you not brought these royal personages before us?
Your Majesty, I have to inform you with regret that the ship is full of peasants.
Peasants?
Peasants, with straw and sticks and all manner of ugly things.
Oh, bring them in, Father, please. They might be princes in disguise.
May I speak privately to you, Your Majesty? As you see, Your Majesty, it is a fine vessel.
Give them gold for it and send them on their way.
But since they have stolen it...
Yes?
And since they say they have come to serve Your Majesty...
Well?
You could set them a task.
What task?
A task so difficult they could not perform it.